Okay, disaster averted. We are back to where we started, where I started this video. So I've surfaced this piece off and put in the recess here. I've surfaced this with the small 3-bit end mill, and the recess is in there. It's not very deep actually. Maybe I have to revisit that and go a bit deeper. So next thing is to do the squonk hole. So I've loaded in software. That's what it should be doing, is cutting out a squonk hole. It won't cut all the way through because I'm only going 3.2 mil, and the door will eventually be 3 mil, so that should give us a clearance. So let's turn the motor on and run the job. The job is a 9-minute job. Again, I'm hoping it shouldn't be too aggressive on the cuts. You may have to turn the hoover on if it gets a bit too much stuff, Delrin. And again, it should be doing about a 1/2 mil depth of cut on each pass. That's even less, that's only 2.2 mil. I think I actually went even lighter on this. That's due to the fixing that we've got. I didn't want to give it too much pump in case it pulled it off. So that's why it's a bit of a longer job. I'll leave it running for the 9 minutes and talk some rubbish maybe. Give you an insight into what I'm doing in here. Because to be honest, I'm always talking to myself. Looking like the shape of a squonk hole, or expected shape. About 0.88 down at the minute on the millimeter, so we've got a bit to go yet. I think we're going to turn the speed up a little bit on the motor, and I'm going to turn the speed up a little bit on the actual cutting. So we've gone up to 870 millimeters per second and around about 9,000 RPM on the motor. I'm still learning the speeds and feeds, so at some point in the future I would hope to be able to go, yeah, that's what I need to set, and I know it's going to do a good job. But until then, I'm being on the cautious side and then turning it off because I can on the manual overrides. One took a 0.5 mil to get rid of the scratch that I just put in it. Just the grass looking. I do find it very therapeutic to sit and watch this being created. It was the internal curves and external curves that this offers, but I just can't get on my manual mill. But my manual mill's so much more powerful. I can do the big work on there. And some of my other mods where I've got to drill 22 mil holes right through, that comes in very handy. And this machine has its limitations of height. I think about 79-80 mil is the absolute maximum you use the gantry. mods are fine, but something a bit bigger than 80mm won't fit, so I'm not going to be able to mill it at all. My other thoughts were, if I did want to make that sort of a mod, the shape you're seeing there as that sort of a mod, what I mean, then I might make it in 2 parts and join them in the middle. These are ideas for the future. I'm quite enjoying these mods at the moment. So we're at 3.2mm now. So this should be the maximum depth. So this is the final cut. Okay, that's finished. And I won't turn the motor off. What we'll do, we'll go straight into the next cut, which is the profile, which is the shape of the door. This is the last cut. We're on to, this is 13 cuts we've gone through. We'll run that straight away. I'm just going to reset the speed. This one is a bit more aggressive on the cut. This should be 0.5 mil. But it's a bit slower, so we might be able to speed that up. Again, I've got to be very careful that I don't pull it off the tape that it's fixed to. This is only a 6-minute process, so it's not something I really want to rush and scrap the piece of Delrin, because if it does pull it off, it will damage it. The tool bit is bound to dig into the surface area. If this was aluminium, you'd have to do a totally different cut on this, so that it cleared the chippings, otherwise they would just get bunged up in the cutter. But on Delrin, it's quite happy to do a profile cut the width of the cutter. Something else there. Halfway there, just about. See the shape of the door. Mod body to be able to decorate the door. Saves having to use more Delrin. I did buy some thinner Delrin, but I might use that for buttons or something. If I can use that. So there should be another maybe 2 cuts if this goes. Yeah, this is going to 3 and then it will go to 3.2. Starting to get the hang of the software now, and being able to do what I'm telling it, or get the instructor machine to do what I'm telling it, or want it to do. I know when I've had my first CNC, it was a bit of a learning curve to get it to do what I wanted. There we go, this is the final cut. Go round and do a finished pass on the edge. for the exact measurements. I think it might be doing 2 or 3 finish passes because I want a fine finish on the edge. I can't remember how many I asked it to do. Yeah, another one at least. I think it's on the final one now. We should have a nice edge on this door when it's finished. That's it. So that's up. I'm going to put you here. Put you there for a minute in the box. Just clean that off. We're going to have to re-glue this door on the other side. And the accuracy is by eye, but it doesn't matter because we're just going to surface it and take it down so that the door becomes 3mm. So let's have a look. Let's move that out of the way. Oh, that's not good. It didn't come off. Oh, that's not good either. That's supposed to just come off, and normally it would. Don't know why it hasn't. You have to put some sort of a lever underneath there, I think, which I didn't want to do really. So generally, when you're using this process, that will just peel off, but for whatever reason it's decided it doesn't want to. And as you can see, that's all that's held it on. So I'm going to use that just to dab off any spots of black Delrin that are floating around. Get rid of that. And the same on the door. Okay, so you can see what we've done. We've cut the inside and left a bit there. So now I need to work out how much I've got to cut off the back. So we want that to be 3mm. And it's about 4.7. So we need to go down 4mm, just over 4mm. So I'm just going to get my masking tape on that. You might as well stay tuned now. We're nearly there, aren't we? I'll just leave it running, I think, for this bit. I'm going to change the tool. I need to put that somewhere clean for a minute. I do want it to be reasonably square because I've got to cut the magnet holes in here in the back of the door. So a squib of really thin CA glue. I don't know the orientation of the door. Just bear with me 1 minute while I just have a quick look at the software. Internal. Where are you? Where are you? Door. I might have to create another one for the magnets, because I can't actually see where they are. So we're just interested in this being square-ish. We can always take it off and put it back on. I've got a little block somewhere. So I'm just pushing up to this little block. Hold that on there for a few seconds. Whilst we're waiting for that to dry, I'm going to change the tool out. We'll change the tool because surfacing with a 3mm tool bit is really slow. We're going to put a bigger one in, so 1/4. There's my tool bit. Just check I've got the right piece there, yes. I do worry that the video is going on too long, but then I think, well, actually it has to, because if anybody wants to keep watching, that is, you need to see the process. If there's anything that really takes a lot of time, reprogramming or something, I'll just turn it off. Right, so what you're going to see now is the setting up of the tool bit to know exactly where it is. So we got ourselves positioned pretty much over that hole. You can't see. Get ourselves positioned over this hole, and then we have some software in here. 6.35. This is a quarter bit end mill, so we have to change it to 6.35mm. Tell the probe it's in position. Check it's in position. And I always like to make sure that I've got it. So this edge will be the first edge to touch on here after it's done the Z, and then I twist it 90 degrees to get it to touch on that bit. Probe. So it's going to touch the base, short out, and that will give you your Z. Then it's going to give you that bit, and that's it. Tells you your probe is complete.
Sorry, I don't know that one.
No, I'm sure you don't, Alexa. Okay, so I've got this surfacing tool here, so I'm going to change that to 6.35mm. We will do 600 millimeters per second. Size is relevant, really. It's about the size I started with, and we can go 2.5. We were 1.6, weren't we? So if I was to go 2.6, 2.6, 2.6, I wouldn't be able to work that out. Let's go 2.5. 2.5, 4 times. Okay, you can see on the screen that's what it's sort of going to do. Proceed. So it's set up now. Check the material is still firm, and run the job. I could go deeper. on the cut if I wanted to. I could also go a bit quicker actually. Let's turn that up. We'll go to 1200. So this should give me 1200 speed, and it's surfacing quite nicely. This is on the underside of the door, so it won't get finished at all. It should match the inside of the mod. Very, very slight vibration you can hear is, I think, the tape. I'll just hold that for a minute. Excuse me. Yep, you're with me in the shed with everything. Right, so I will get ready and I will change this to go to 0.5 mil. So we've just changed the settings there, so this will go to 0.5 mil this time. Run the job again. It does sort of bash in. I could probably do with it slowing it down on its entry, but it should be alright. And remember, nothing that you're seeing here is endorsed as being correct. This is just the way I'm doing things. And I offer, if anybody does know a better way to do things that I am doing, then do let me know. I'm eager to learn, and certainly eager to hear ideas of how other people do it and how it might improve my work. So you're starting to hear, when it goes over the splunk hole, I can hear it's getting very thin on the material there. So I'm going to get ready again and do another one at 0.75. Do 0.75. I'm ready. Hit go. And you can see it's just starting to come through now, the door. Just starting to get some bits exposed there. So I should imagine I should get away with the next one being 0.25 as well. And there's the splunk hole just starting to appear. So we were 3.2. Let's hope that doesn't cause too much. So that doesn't rip that off. So the fact it's exposed that door now, oh, right, that's got rid of that bit. Okay, we can go 0.2 I reckon now and get away with it. So I'm just going to set that up and go, well, I'll go with the 1 mil. 1 mil. So that's another 2.25 mil we're going to go. And let's hope it all still is firmly seated and not going to go anywhere. So that'd be such a shame on the last cut, because this is the last cut. So here we go. I'm going to turn the speed down. So I'm going to turn the speed down. This is the finishing cut as far as I'm concerned. Don't go too close, it's zooming a bit. So once we've done this, I've yet to put the magnet holes in, which I will do because mine are holding but the other one didn't. I will be seeing the whole process. I've already shown you the making of the brass contacts in another video, and it's just a question of putting it together. So, well, I've got to make some brass contacts for this one, and then I'll put it together today, I hope. No reason why this won't be a working mod tonight. Oh, actually no. Tell a lie, I've got to do some finishing yet on the sander and the lathe, and I've got to make a button. I think I'll make the contacts first, then I'll make the button to suit. Just to get the right throw. I'm going to make a bit of a shorter throw than I've currently got in mine, so the button will need to be a bit bigger. Or a bit deeper anyway. So at some point I can stop this one in a minute because most of the material is gone. Just finish it. That'll be the last part. There we go. Right. Turn the motor off. Clear the alarm. Put it back in the box. Can you see? Can you see anything? Sorry. One day we'll get a thing that you can see. Now, let's move that back out of the way. Let's see if this comes off this time. So it doesn't show me I'm wrong. Okay, so here we go. Now you've seen how it was fixed. And how it comes off. And there we go, a little bit of a sand in the squonk hole just to make it a nice smooth radius. And there's the door. Let's pop it in. I haven't seen whether it fits yet. Nobody has, so let's have a look. God damn, it doesn't. What have I done wrong? Too tall. People, I did this before with my other mod. I had a door that wouldn't fit. Why won't it fit? Oh, it will. It's just so damn tight. And I'm not going to force it. I'm going to take a piece off and adjust my drawing very slightly so that the next door I make does fit exactly. It should fit. Yeah, it's just that. What is that? Just very slightly, so I'm going to do that on the by hand. I'll get that to fit with a little bit of a fettle with a sandpaper. Is it the radius corner? Because I did change the radius corner. be the corners. I changed it for the cutter, and I may not have changed the door radius. So it's a 3mm instead of a 3.2mm on the corners, because that will almost fit. Okay, so I'm going to finish that off, create the button, finish this off, so the next time you see it, it will be a mod. These square edges will be rounded all the way around, similar, not quite as much as that, because that's a bit too much, but just so it's not quite so square edged in your hand. Okay, I'm going to do that in a little while and edit my drawing now so that the next door fits. Hope you enjoyed this series of videos, if you're still with us, and more to come soon, I hope.